Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Craig Broman. Welcome to HD Media's broadcast of Game Day High School Basketball Edition. We're here in Winfield, West Virginia, where the Chapmanville Tigers are going to take on the Winfield Generals. Should be a great matchup. From the warm-ups we were seeing before the cameras turned on, there were some dunks. There were some good shooting percentages on the warm-up. Going to be a great night of action. Last time we were here in Winfield, we got a double overtime game, hoping for some of the same type of jaw-dropping endings as we've had so far this season. Both teams come in pretty good matched up, both averaging in the mid to high 60s coming into games, holding teams in that mid 55, high 60 range. Both have great records coming in. Brad Napier, the coach of Chapmanville, is in his 12th season overall, 9th at Chapmanville, and he has 3 state titles under his belt. And as the season begins to get to about that halfway point here, this is when teams are really going to start looking to the playoffs, and he's going to look to rack up his 4th if he can. The rosters are set. The lineups are turned in. The starting 5 are out on the floor for each team, and we're ready to get underway here in Winfield, West Virginia. Both teams match up pretty good size-wise as well, looking across the court. Not a big size advantage either way. Last time we were here, Winfield had the size advantage, but couldn't exactly get it to the point over Ripley till late in the game. Tip goes to Chapmanville. They'll start with the ball. Possession arrow will go to Winfield on the jump. Good take down the right-hand side. High off the glass, though. Offensive rebound early. 2 missed shots. Good rebound by Kiefer. Winfield looks to run. Winfield's really good every time we watch them, getting the speed down the court and then pulling it back out when they need to get a nice possession. Long off the back of the iron there was number 22, Maiden Oglesby. Tigers on their second possession, looking to get their first bucket of the game. Foul's going to be called on the floor. Looks like that's coming up against number 5. Nope, sorry, they're going to switch that to number 22, Oglesby. Rough start for him, missing the 3. Pick up the defensive foul on the other end. Will stay a Tiger ball. Both teams running that man-to-man defense. Winfield crowd wanted to travel, don't get it, but it's a high bank off the glass by number 10, Joey Gallahue. He's got 2. Going to go out of bounds. Will stay Winfield ball. Three nothing. 1 minute gone here in the first. 1-3-1 coming from Chapmanville. Cross-court pass to beat the zone. No good off the 3. Long outlet pass going up for the Tigers. That's going to be a nice lay-in. That's going to be number 1, Jay Capers, I apologize. Fourteen-footer goes up. Doesn't get the roll. Defensive rebound goes to the Tigers. Cold shooting night to start here for Winfield. Both referees look at each other. They both agree, say the offensive player was out of control. It'll be a charge going the other way. Number 2, Dakota Dalton picking up his first, team first. Owen Taylor checking into the game for the Generals. Oglesby will have a seat. Comes off the bench, throws up the deep three, no good. Good strong takedown. This lane off the right-hand side. Offensive rebound, though, pulled down by Chapmanville, but can't be corralled. Going back the other way on the follow-up, Tyler Peros gets the putback. Three off the mark, going the other way. Brody Caterton, on the rebound. Last time down the court, Kiefer took it in amongst the big fellas, and he went up, couldn't put it up, but got the follow from Peros. Peros puts up the three this time, off the iron. Last touch by Chapmanville before it hit the line. It'll stay Winfield ball. Winfield decides to pull back out, slow it down. Pears going on the left side, kicks it back out. Nice stutter step jumper from the corner coming up. Can't get the roll as Reed Fisher. Offensive rebound, though, put back for Brody Caterton. They show 5-4 on the scoreboard. I disagree with them, think it's 4-4. Got some questions for the scorekeepers coming up. Good strong takedown left-hand side. Too strong for the big fella. Both teams going cold from the three-point line so far to start the evening. Caterton off the mark. Going to be a foul called on the floor. On the reach-in as you had number 20, Benji Adkins down low. Foul's going to be on Owen Taylor. Grabbed him on the arm. A lot of action here in the first half of the first quarter. But only 9 points scored across the board. Chapmanville got the chance at the offensive rebound, but it was number 34, Keaton Terry, couldn't corral it. It'll go Winfield ball. Oh, misstep there. Maiden Oglesby had a wide open chance at a three, got too excited, stuttered the feet. Both defenders were across the court guarding the same guy. A little miscommunication on defense. Chapmanville really dodged a bullet on that one. Tigers will get the ball back, look to break the press. Tyler Paris with a nice tip, but it goes back to Chapmanville. Paris ends up with it. Nice pass from Peros to Reed Fisher from downtown. He has his first basket of the night. Got a great crowd here in Winfield, West Virginia. Fans into it. A lot of noise in the background, as you can hear. Cheerleader, student section, everybody into it. Everyone here is loving that Reed Fisher three. His foot was on the line, so that's going to be a 2 for number 1, Jay Casper, his fourth point of the game. 7-7. That three from Kiefer gave them their first lead of the game on the last possession. Fisher. Owen Taylor might have got a bailout call there. Jay Capers got called for the reach-in as the ball went high. I don't think Brad Napier likes that call, but the guys in the striped shirts make the rule or enforce the rules, and that's what they decide the call is. It'll stay Winfield ball. I promised you a lot of action earlier in the broadcast, and so far it is not disappointed. No media timeouts, so to speak, or to speak for yet. A lot of action, a lot of rebounding there. Number 21 pulling it down, Jaden Ledbetter. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Touches about every inch of the rim on that one, but does get it to fall. Brock checks into the game for Chapmanville. That one's nothing but net. 2 for 2 from the line. Give them a 2-point lead with 2:22 to play in the first quarter. High Orger 3 off the iron. Chapmanville with another offensive rebound. Something Travis Tarr is going to want to correct at halftime. They've given up a lot of offensive rebounds to the Tigers. Second possession chance, third possession chance as the tip goes up. 3 offensive rebounds in a set. Come away with no points on that trip down the court, though. Off the glass on the left-hand side, that's going to be number 22, Myden Oglesby. He'll get the bucket. We'll get a timeout. We'll be back after this.
Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Hurricane is built a little differently than other dealerships on things like a smile and a handshake. That's because Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and the huge inventory in both new and pre-owned doesn't hurt either. So when you're ready for your next vehicle, make that short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Just off the Hurricane exit of I-64, Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We had a timeout after a Myden Oglesby take down the left-hand side. It's 11-7. The home team is leading, and it'll be the Tigers' ball to start here after the timeout. 1:42 to play in the first. Drive with the baseline, get hit. That'll go out of bounds. It will stay Chapmanville ball, though. Spin inside. Nice move there by number 20, Benji Adkins, putting it soft up and in. Deep 3 coming. Owen Taylor for 3. Coming back the other way on the steal. It's going to be Oglesby laying it in. Five points in a row to open it up here. 16-9 as we tick under a minute. Big off or defensive stand there. Went out of bounds, though. The referees say it touched Winfield last. Winfield players disagree, but it'll remain Tiger ball. .53 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Nice inbound pass. Nice touch off the glass. It's going to be number 4, Cotton Brock, for 2. Three-pointer goes up. Taylor is on fire. He's heating up. That's back-to-back threes for him. We're ticking under 40 seconds now. Chapmanville going to look to answer. Look for a kick ball. No call. But it will be off Winfield and stay Tiger ball. Owen Taylor, back-to-back threes to really open it up with this lead here as they stretch it to 8 points late in the first. Off the left-hand side is going to be out of control. No good for Adkins coming back the other way. Beautiful pass from Paris underneath. He gets it to Caterington. He's hit hard, no call. Coming back the other way for the Tigers with 15 to play. Floater down the lane doesn't go. Capers can't get it to fall. 6 seconds to play. Another three-pointer goes up. Taylor off the mark this time. 3 seconds. They'll get a chance at a buzzer beater. Hail Mary coming. Off the glass. No good. That's where we end. 19-11 after the first. We'll be back after this.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades Apprenticeship Programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Hi, I'm Grant Hussey. I'm from Parkersburg, West Virginia. When I'm back home, you'll find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We have that gold and blue pride at Par-Mar stores. Download the Par-Mar stores app and sign up for our rewards cards for even more savings. West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. From gas to groceries, you'll find what you need at Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you for joining HD Media's broadcast of Game Day, the high school basketball edition. I'm Craig Broman here in Winfield, West Virginia. We had an action-packed first quarter with two big threes down the stretch from Owen Taylor. Both on that right wing opens it up to an 8-point lead, 19-11 for the home team. Generals will get the ball to start the second. Tigers looking to get some shots to fall. They had multiple possessions in that first quarter where they had 3 and 4 offensive rebounds and just couldn't get anything to go. They get a couple of those to fall. This game is going the other way. So a lot of action coming in the next 8 minutes before half. We're glad you joined us. Winfield going inside. Caterton muscles his way in there. He's going to get called. He's going to get the foul call drawn. Now we'll go on number 34, Keaton Terry. He disagrees with the call. He thought he was straight up and down. Both guys battling, but it will be Caterton to the line. Caterton gets the first one to fall. Second shot up coming. So far, Winfield 3 for 3 from the line. Something Travis Tarr loves to see. Make that 4 for 4 after Caterton gets the roll. He has 4 on the night. 21-11. 7:40 to play in the second. Chapmanville gets the ball down low often, but these big guys from Winfield keeping them away from the glass, keeping them away from easy layups. Three-pointer comes up. That's a high arcer. That's going to go for Dakota Dalton. His first basket of the game. Winfield looking to extend that 7-point lead. Chapmanville back to the man-to-man. They were running a little 1-3-1 zone earlier. Switching it up. They're going to try to get Caterton manned up inside. He kicks it back out. Nothing doing, though. Caterton feels he has a size mismatch. He got his arm up. He wants the ball inside. They're going to work it to him. He's going to get one off the glass. He's going to taunt on the way down the court. The referee looked at him, thought about throwing a technical. The look on the referee's face said, you better turn around and not say anything else. That's 6 for Caterton on the night. Another 3-point attempt for Dalton. This one doesn't go like the last shot. Caterton on the rebound. $17-footer coming. No good for Chapmanville. Really working that glass. Pulling down a lot of the rebounds here. Not many second shot attempts for Winfield. That'll be on Tyler Paris on the floor. It was Benji Adkins driving down the left-hand side. Correction, they're going to say he was on the shot. I thought he was still in the act of dribbling when he got the foul. The referees disagree. And that will send Adkins to the line to shoot 2. He gets the first one to fall. Couple subs for Winfield coming in the game. Keep the legs fresh from Travis Tarr. Adkins goes 2 for 2 on that trip. He has 4 on the night. They got 16 on the board. They're down 7. Winfield looking to spread them out this time. Last time it was pack it in, get it into the big fella. Now they got a little smaller lineup in there. They're going to look to run and get some motion offense going. This Generals team is very well coached. They have a lot of things deep in the bag. Full timeout coming. Travis Tarr wants to talk about it. We'll be back after this.
It's the New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia in South Charleston.
For a limited time during the New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia of South Charleston, get 1.9% financing for up to 60 months and $750 loyalty cash on the 2025 Kia Sportage. Plus, ask about making no payments for 90 days. That's no payments for 90 days.
Shop 24/7 at DutchMillerKiaofCharleston.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Coming off the full timeout, it'll be Winfield's ball. They had the possession. Coach Tarr wanted to talk about a few things, try to see if they could extend this 7-point lead that they have with 5:37 to play. After the timeout, they do bring Paris and Caterton back to the lineup, get the big boys down inside. They go right to Caterton. He gets it up and gets one to go. He has 8 on the night. Almost a quick steal there. Beautiful ball work. Chapmanville really passing around the arc, getting the outside shots, just can't get it to fall. That was Gullahue off the mark. Nice crossover, and then down the right-hand side. That's going to go. That's going to be number 5, Preston Kiefer. Nice move by him to go across the body, keep it on the left-hand lane, or keep it on the left hand going down the lane. A lot of banging inside. They're not going to call that one. These Chapmanville fans are beside themselves. They thought Caterton made a lot of contact with Adkins. That one goes up. And that's going to be a charge coming. That's going to be against number 23, Tyler Peros. 22, Maden Oglesby. I believe that's Ogleby's second of the game. He's going to watch with 4:34 to still play in the second. Breaking it down. Winfield going to check it back to a 1-2-2 zone. Try to get the trap at half court. Nice break on the zone. Can't get it to go. That's going to be Dalton too hard off the glass. Paris down. He gets the right-hand floater. Doesn't get it to go. They're going to say there was a push from Caterton, I believe, on big number 20, Benji Adkins. Correction, they're going to get that one to number 23, Peros. Student section from Winfield right behind that bench does not like the call. They're giving it to the refs. I believe that's the third team foul for the Generals here in the second quarter. High school basketball now in West Virginia. You get to 5, you get on the line to shoot 2. Three goes up for Chapmanville. That's off the mark. Chapmanville running cold from downtown. I believe they're probably 1 for the last 6, if I had to imagine. Don't have an official stat sheet in front of me, though. Kiefer way arm. Reed Fisher off the mark. That was going to be brought up the floor by number 20, Benji Adkins, and he gets in a little tangle with Kiefer, and they're going to say Kiefer got in his way and wasn't moving his feet. It'll remain Chapmanville ball. That'll be a foul on Kiefer. General's 4th. Next one for the Generals. That'll send this Tigers team to the line. A place they really can make up some ground if they can get some foul shots to fall. Three-pointer. That one goes for number 10, Joey Gallahue. He's got 5 on the night. Deep three, Caitlin Clark range goes for Owen Taylor. Taylor says, I'm in the gym, I'm in range. He lets that one fly from the volleyball corner. Getting aggressive down there. Refs are letting him play. Peros with the quick hands, and it can't be corralled by the Tigers. And it's right in front of that Winfield General student section, and they're loving it. They're going wild. They got the noisemakers. It's getting loud in here as they have an 11-point lead and the ball with 2:54 to play. Tigers going to show a little pressure here, go man-to-man full court. See if they can get a couple quick turnovers here late in the second. That looked like he drug his foot. They're not going to call it, and that's going to be a beautiful spin by Taylor. He gets one to fall, and he flexes to the student section. He has 11 on the night. Kiefer with the steal. He's going to go down the right lane, and it's going to get it to go. He got bodied there by the big fella, but no call. Kiefer has 4. Number 2, Dakota Dalton let it go. He went to the floor on an air ball. Referee was right there, said no foul. They're going to call foul, though. Benji Adkins down low. It'll be on number 55, Brody Caterton. Caterton's first. It will send Adkins to the line to shoot 2. He's strong off the back. He goes 1 for 2 on that trip. He has 5 on the night. 14-point lead for the Generals and the ball after the basket. The home team got called. They like the call. It's going to be a foul on number 20, Benji Adkins. The away team thought that he didn't have his feet set. I thought it was a little bit of push. I got to agree with the referees there. Good call by the Stripes. Peros can drive, and he does. He puts it high off the glass. Going to be no good. It's going to be tied up. We'll go to a jump ball. Possession error will go to the Tigers. Caterton doesn't get much of a break. He's back into the game to play a little defense now with 1:48 to play and a 14-point lead for the Generals. Tigers out of sorts, losing on the handle. Kiefer passes it back, and that's going to be an attempt at a slam. Pulls it to a layup because he couldn't get there in time, and he was short off the rim. And then it's going to be last touched on an errant pass by the Tigers, and it will remain. It'll go back to Winfield for the ball. Reed Fisher on a beautiful tic-tac-toe pass as he came down the lane, just couldn't get it to go. Corner 3 off the rim and up out of bounds off the back top of the hoop. Just as all of his basketball, top of the backboard is out of bounds, side is in play. So that'll go back to the Tigers with 1:15 to play here in the first half. Winfield back to that 1-2-2. Trying to get a few traps, cause a little confusion for the Tigers. A corner three. That's going to be nothing but net for number 1, Jay Capers. He has 8 on the night. Tick under a minute to go here. Oglesby didn't get the jump stop, drag that back foot, caught him on a travel, go the other way. It'll be Tigers' ball. You hear Coach Tariel in their matchup. They're going to switch out of the zone, go to the man-to-man defense as they had run for most of the first half. Has a guy in his face, throws it up anyway off the iron. That's going to be no good for Dalton. That was good defense by Kiefer. Stayed straight up and down and right in the guy's face. 1-3-1 zone now coming from the Chapmanville Tigers. That's going to be a little speedster on the step there was Kiefer. He got to the rim, couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound, though, is pulled down from the Generals. That's going to be Taylor throwing the three. He can't get it, but that's going to be number 2, Reed Fisher on the tip, put back. Hail Mary is going to be off the mark. That's where we're going to end it. 23-36 lead for the home team. I'm Craig Broman. This is HD Media's broadcast, the Game Day High School Basketball Edition. We'll be back with the second half after this.
For more than 170 years, Burke & Herbert Bank continues to deliver service beyond expectations to our customers. With an expanded footprint from the mountains of West Virginia to the Eastern Shore and beyond, we're here for you. As a full-service community bank offering the latest digital tools and guidance, we take the time to understand your unique needs, helping you move your family, your business, and your dreams forward together. Burke & Herbert Bank.
CJU is a great company to work for. We've been around for 78 years. We are an underground utility construction company all across the East Coast. We are rapidly growing, and we're seeing a huge growth in this market, a huge need for employees. We are always looking for those that are experienced, those that are trying to get their foot in the door. We have positions for everybody. We offer competitive pay. We offer competitive benefits. We take pride in having a family atmosphere at CJU's, and it's truly just a family company.
Cold is here to stay. It's time to remember Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling today. Don't be left in the cold this winter. Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has technicians standing by 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to address your heating system or plumbing needs. Now through February, trade in your old furnace system for up to $2,000 off on a new Rheem furnace. Don't get left out in the cold this winter. Remember Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call or visit us online today to schedule your appointment at mullenplumbing.com.
Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Hurricane is built a little differently than other dealerships on things like a smile and a handshake. That's because Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and the huge inventory in both new and pre-owned doesn't hurt either. So when you're ready for your next vehicle, make that short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Just off the Hurricane exit of I-64, Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades Apprenticeship Programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Hi, I'm Grant Hussey. I'm from Parkersburg, West Virginia. When I'm back home, you'll find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We have that gold and blue pride at Par-Mar stores. Download the Par-Mar stores app and sign up for our rewards cards for even more savings. West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. From gas to groceries, you'll find what you need at Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
It's the New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia in South Charleston.
For a limited time during the New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia of South Charleston, get 1.9% financing for up to 60 months and $750 loyalty cash on the 2025 Kia Sportage. Plus, ask about making no payments for 90 days. That's no payments for 90 days.
Shop 24/7 at DutchMillerKiaofCharleston.com.
Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Hurricane is built a little differently than other dealerships on things like a smile and a handshake. That's because Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and the huge inventory in both new and pre-owned doesn't hurt either. So when you're ready for your next vehicle, make that short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Just off the Hurricane exit of I-64, Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades Apprenticeship Programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Hi, I'm Grant Hussey. I'm from Parkersburg, West Virginia. When I'm back home, you'll find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We have that gold and blue pride at Par-Mar stores. Download the Par-Mar stores app and sign up for our rewards cards for even more savings. West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. From gas to groceries, you'll find what you need at Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
It's the New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia in South Charleston.
For a limited time during the New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia of South Charleston, get 1.9% financing for up to 60 months and $750 loyalty cash on the 2025 Kia Sportage. Plus, ask about making no payments for 90 days. That's no payments for 90 days.
Shop 24/7 at DutchMillerKiaofCharleston.com.
For more than 170 years, Burke & Herbert Bank continues to deliver service beyond expectations to our customers. With an expanded footprint from the mountains of West Virginia to the Eastern Shore and beyond, we're here for you. As a full-service community bank offering the latest digital tools and guidance, we take the time to understand your unique needs, helping you move your family, your business, and your dreams forward together. Burke & Herbert Bank.
CJU is a great company to work for. We've been around for 78 years. We are an underground utility construction company all across the East Coast. We are rapidly growing, and we're seeing a huge growth in this market, a huge need for employees. We are always looking for those that are experienced, those that are trying to get their foot in the door. We have positions for everybody. We offer competitive pay. We offer competitive benefits. We take pride in having a family atmosphere at CJU's, and it's truly just a family company.
Cold is here to stay. It's time to remember Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling today. Don't be left in the cold this winter. Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has technicians standing by 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to address your heating system or plumbing needs. Now through February, trade in your old furnace system for up to $2,000 off on a new Rheem furnace. Don't get left out in the cold this winter. Remember Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call or visit us online today to schedule your appointment at mullenplumbing.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Winfield, West Virginia, where we're at the home of the Generals, and they're taking on the Chapmanville Tigers. About to tip off the second half of action here. The home team has a commanding 13-point lead, but that could evaporate very quickly as the Tigers went on a cold streak there from the three-point line. They've had plenty of offensive rebounds for second chances. Not going to take much for this game to get back within arm's reach and have, a great finish here in the fourth quarter. Start off hot. It's going to be Peros off the right-hand side. He gets it to go. He has 4 on the night. That's going to go number 34, Keaton Terry. That goes for Peros. He has the first 4 points to open up the scoring. He has 6 on the night. Open up the scoring for the Generals, I should say. Tigers try going inside. Loses the handle on the ball. That goes out of bounds. Going to go back to the Winfield Generals. They're up 15 with 7:13 to play. A few plays here and there like that in the first half is what caused this lead to get away from in the first part. Good defense there by number 10, Joey Gollihue. He was able to steal it off of Oglesby, but couldn't corral before it went out of bounds to go back to Winfield. Tigers go to the trap. They get Paris on the corner and back off of him. Allow him to get it out. Fisher throws it, and Kiefer can't get a handle on it. Finally gets it back to Oglesby for 2 off the glass, nice and soft. He has 6 on the night. Great play by Tyler Paris there to knock it out of bounds. They'll go back to Chapmanville, though. Chapmanville corner 3 goes up. Paris got him with the body. They said no, but on the rebound, it'll be a foul coming up on Chapmanville. That'll be number 34, Keaton Terry. Long outlet pass from Peros, and it can't be corralled by Oglesby. Now go out of bounds, go back to Chapmanville ball. Maybe give him a chance to get back in this, down 17. Winfield's going to stick to the press, though. Keep applying that pressure. Try to keep that lead as long as they can. Nice pass down low. That's going to be Terry for 2. Foot on the line, not going to get it to go, though. Terry on the rebound. Long outlet pass coming for the Tigers. Fisher goes up trying to get the basket, trying to get a block. Doesn't get it to go, though. That'll be a hard foul coming back up on Fisher. And that will send number 1, Jay Capers, to the line to shoot 2. East Chapmanville's leading scorer tonight with 8 points. Looking to extend that here. Nothing but net on the first one. Two for 2 on the line and 10 points for Capers. Pulls it back to within 11. Chapmanville looking for a couple stops and a couple buckets. Get right back in this thing. Referees letting it play a really physical game. Both teams getting some bodies on some people, and they've let it go all night long. People wanting Kiefer for a walk there. Not going to get the call. Another long 3 coming. That's going to be just short. A lot of people might say that was an ill-advised shot, but he hit 2 of those deep threes in the first half. Just not enough on that one. 15-footer, and that's going to get called on the arm for Fisher, and that will send Capers back to the line to shoot 2 more. Capers' second of the game. Can't get the roll there. Misses the front end of the trip to the line. Charity Stripe has been pretty good to Chapmanville so far tonight. Not going to there. They're going to call a lane violation. They're going to say that Capers was on the line when he let it go. So even if it would not have counted, it'll go back to Winfield. They have an 11-point lead with 4:56 to play here in the third. Promised you a lot of action at the beginning of the broadcast, and we've seen it. A lot of back and forth, not a lot of stoppages throughout that first half. A few minor stoppages here, but, for the most part, letting people play. Now they're going to say that it was touched by Winfield over on the line. Kiefer disagrees with him. The student section disagrees with him. I don't have eagle eyes like I used to, so I'm going to live and die by what the ref says. And that was a good play there by Oglesby to knock it out of bounds, but it will stay Chapmanville ball. Chapmanville goes straight underneath on the inbound pass, not going to get it to go. Terry gets his own rebound 3 times, puts it back up. He finally gets it to go. He has 6. Caterton underneath. He's going to get the foul drawn on Terry. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Terry disagrees with him. He's saying, I'm straight up and down pleading his case to the referees. They don't want to hear it. And Brody Caterton will go to the line to shoot 2. Caterton comes to the line with 8 on the evening. Looking to pick up points 9 and 10 here if he can get these to fall from the stripe. Two bounces, a spin, and a swish, something Brody Caterton loves to see. That one falls. He gets both to go on that trip from the line. He has 10 on the night. And he'll take a seat, get a breather. Paris will check back into the game for him. Caterton's had a lot of minutes, looks a little labored over there. Good to get him a break about halfway through the third quarter. Holding on to that 11-point lead are the Generals. Tigers looking to break that here. And that's going to be off the left-hand side. Going to be grabbed on the arm is Benji Adkins. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Just as I said, we had a lot of action and not a lot of stoppages. We get multiple trips, multiple whistles to the foul line back and forth here for both teams. Adkins has connected on 3 foul shots so far this evening. Connects on number 4. No, doesn't get it to go. Catches the front of the rim. The stroke looks soft and smooth when he let it go. I thought it was going in, but falls up short. Short on that one, too. Doesn't have the legs there. That's going to be a nice spin move back for Oglesby to get it to go. He has a soft touch down low. He has 8. High arc of 3 coming off the rim, no good. Dalton can't get it to go. It'll be a defensive foul and 90 feet from the basket, something your coach never wants to see. Napier not going to like that one, but it'll maintain possession for Winfield. They jumped it back to a 13-point lead, which is what they had at the half. Winfield came into this game at 7-4, Chapmanville at 7-3. You know, both doing really well in their respective schedules. No losses have, really been away from them. Great team ball, amongst games that they've played. Common opponents is something there too that both teams are really showing as we get down to the middle of the season here that they can make a run for that state championship in the playoff. And Napier is beside himself. That looked like a clean steal from number 4, Brock, and he just can't believe that they called him on the arm. It looked clean from here. It's directly in front of where I'm sitting. I disagree with the referee on that one, but he is the judge and the jury. It will go back to Winfield. Now a couple of the fans from Chapmanville yelling at the refs before he handed the ball to the Winfield player. The ref had something to say back to the fan sitting in the front row here on the visitor side. Nice pass from Caterton down low to Paris. He can't get the fall. Caterton gets the rebound, but then slides out of bounds. So it'll go back to Chapmanville. Good hustle play by Caterton. Couldn't keep his feet to stay in bounds. And now Travis Tarr is giving it to, Coach Tarr giving it to the referee. The student section is. The referee's giving it back to both of them. Getting a little chippy here on all sides. 3-pointer goes up. That falls. And that's going to be number 10. Gallahue getting it to go. I stand corrected. It was not Tarr yelling at the official. It was Tarr telling the official that because Caterton had slid on the floor, there was a big wet spot from sweat, and he was asking if they could get the mop out there to dry it up. The referee did acknowledge it, said we'll get to it, came down the other end after the stoppage, and they did wipe that up. So, corrections to Tarr there. He was not giving them some attitude. Caterton, he throws a block. He was stiff and standing still, according to Coach Tarr. Thought it was a good screen. Referee turned and saw it right at the end there. Number 1, Jake Capers, goes to the ground. He's slow to get up. He's hobbling a little bit. The student section disagrees. There was nothing flagrant, no push, no elbow, none of that. Good hard block, but apparently it was a moving screen, according to the official, so it will go back to Chapmanville. Deep 3 off the mark. That's going to be Taylor off the glass on the right-hand side. He has 13 to lead all scorers. Another high arcing soft 3. That's going to be an air ball, no good. Rebound up, no good. Student section giving it to him on the air ball. Oglesby throws up a three. He can't get it to go. Paris gets the rebound off the glass. No good. 2:23. A lot of time left here. Both these teams acting like we're under a minute. There's a lot of high-flying fast action. Quick shots not needed. Coach Hart tells them to bring it back, slow it down. That's going to be a turnover. Beautiful steal, quick hands by Gollihue. On the spin move, and that is just how the night is gone for Adkins. Can't get the roll there when Caterton had him on the arm. That'll send it back to the line to shoot two. Can you hear me? First one, no good. Second one up. That is no good. 0 for 2 from the line. Offensive rebound, though, for Chapmanville. They crashed the board, tried to get another one. Couldn't get it to go, though. Winfield's Taylor puts another three up. Oh, off the mark. He had a couple in the first half. Thought he was going to get that one to go. Can't get it to fall, though. Taylor has 13 on the night. He had 3 big threes in the first half. He can't get it to go. I believe we have an official's timeout for maybe a wet spot on the floor. Student section loving the effort from the Mott man coming out to dry it up. We got 1:45 to play, 12-point lead for the home team. After the quick stoppage play, it will be Chapmanville ball. They have the possession arrow as well here in the third. Three goes up. That one falls. That's going to be Jake Capers. He has 13 on the night. His third three. Capers and Taylor, both number ones for each team, going back and forth on threes. Both have 13, getting them to fall. They are the two leading scorers here in the contest, Taylor and Capers. Back to the man-to-man defense for Chapmanville, trying to cause some chaos, and they do. Thought they got a turnover, but they're going to get a late whistle. It's going to go on Brock. He's going to pick up the foul. He can't believe it. That's the second time at the top of the arc in this half that he thought he had a steal and a late whistle came. Napier doesn't agree with the call. Brock doesn't agree with the call. But that will send number 22, Oglesby, to the line to shoot two. Oglesby has 8 on the night. No good on the front end of the foul shots there. Second shot up coming for Oglesby. He gets it to go, stretches it to a 12-point lead. He has 9 on the evening. One 3-1 back to the zone for the Generals. Allows the three, no good. Another air ball. That's going to be followed, and that's going to be on the putback for number 4, Brock. Winfield pulling back out, running their set offense. Fisher spins back. He can't get it to go. He falls to the ground looking for a call. No good. Peros gets his feet set. Adkins gives him the shoulder, and they call the charge going back the other way. Benji Adkins is beside himself, thought Parrows was moving. I got to agree with the official on that one. He was there a step and a half before Adkins made the move. He had plenty of room to get around them. Used the big body to get to the basket. Got it to fall, but it doesn't count. That's his third foul this here as we tick down under the final 30 seconds. Almost picks up another one. Fisher on the fall, can't get it. Fisher follows again on his own shot, can't get it. Chapmanville looking to run. It's going to be picked off by Oglesby. He's going back the other way. And that's going to be number 5, Preston Kiefer for 2 off the right-hand side. He has 6 on the night. Buzzer beater goes up. It's going to be no good. We got a 10-point game at the end of the third quarter. We hope you join us after this.
Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Hurricane is built a little differently than other dealerships on things like a smile and a handshake. That's because Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and the huge inventory in both new and pre-owned doesn't hurt either. So when you're ready for your next vehicle, make that short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Just off the Hurricane exit of I-64, Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades Apprenticeship Programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Craig Broman. This is HD Media's Game Day broadcast in Winfield, West Virginia for some Friday night hoops. In a great matchup we have, it was a 13-point lead at half for the home team Generals, but the Tigers have clawed their way back and got it down to a 10-point deficit, and it will be Tiger ball to start the fourth. Coming in, both Jay Capers and Owen Taylor have 13 each for their respective teams, both leading scorers of the game. A couple other noteworthy points. Oglesby has 9. Caterton has 10 for the Generals. And then Joey Gollihue has 8. And that's the leading scorers for the squads. We've got it pretty well spread across the board here from the other guys. We've had a lot of great action. We had a good hard block. A pick play on Caterton that went the other way. And then later it was Adkins picking up the offensive foul on a hard hit with Parros. So, been a lot of action, a lot of body banging. Should be a great fourth quarter. Tigers start on a cold snap with a turnover right there. Not what they're looking to do is they're going to try to get back in this game, down 10. Clock is ticking. He's got to inbound it. Fisher barely gets it off. They're going to call the walk on Caterton that time. It was great defense by Keaton Terry to slide his feet side to side and get his arms straight up and down. Caterton might have said something to the official. Kiefer pulls him over, says, hey, you got to calm it down. We got 7:30 left. We need you, big fella. Back to the zone, getting the traps. High arc and 3 coming from the wing, no good. Tried for the one-handed tip. That won't go for Gollihue. Every time that ball's inbounded over in front of that student section, they're giving it to this Chapmanville team. They've been very active as a crowd base here, and that's going to be a turnover and a steal. Number 21, Horniak getting it, and Horniak takes it to the hoop. He gets one to go. His first bucket of the night. Trying to get it into Caterton. He turns it over. Adkins is absolutely beside himself. He says, that's the third time I've gotten called for a foul that he completely disagrees with. And I'm not going to lie to you, Napier doesn't agree, and I don't either. Unless there was something on the backside there that I didn't see, from my point of view, that was a great defensive play, but it will go back to Winfield. And for the second time in a row, that's going to be Caterton dragging that pivot foot, getting called. He's telling the ref, I'm having my foot sit still. The ref shakes his head, says, you did not, son. Going back the other way. And there's a 9-point lead now. Down to a 9-point lead as we started with a 10-point lead. Couple of quick shots here for Chapmanville. They can't get him to go. Couple offensive rebounds. That's going to be number 10, Gollihue. He gets 2 more. He has 10 on the night. Driving out of lane was Caterton on the right-hand side. He goes up, and it was Jay Capers with a big swat off the back wall. Doesn't give up the easy bucket there. Gollihue trying to get the steal, almost corrals it. Falls off his hand out of bounds. Will stay Winfield ball. Six-point lead now. They've chipped away. Have the Tigers trying to get back in this game. Caterton goes back up. It's another block. That one's going to be by Gollihue. They're going back the other way. Can't keep it. Throws it back in. Beautiful way to keep his feet in bounds right at the line. And that's going to be number 34, Terry, following up for the bucket. Going to be a walk on Fisher going back the other way. 3 travel calls against his Generals team here. Coming down the stretch has made this a very interesting 4-point game with 4:50 to play. Winfield wants to take a timeout and talk about it. We'll be back in a minute.
Hi, I'm Grant Hussey. I'm from Parkersburg, West Virginia. When I'm back home, you'll find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We have that gold and blue pride at Par-Mar stores. Download the Par-Mar stores app and sign up for our rewards cards for even more savings. West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. From gas to groceries, you'll find what you need at Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The 13-point halftime lead for the Generals has all but evaporated down to 4 points here with 5:50 to play. 3 big turnovers from the General on travel calls has really helped fuel that fire for these Tigers to claw their way back in it. They're going to look to pounce here if they can with 5:50 to go and the ball. After the travel call, it was Coach Tarr wanted the timeout to talk to his team about it, try to calm them down, see if they can preserve this 4-point lead. Tyler Perros gets the tip, and the steal is coming back the other way. Kiefer, he's going to go off the right-hand side. No good. He doesn't get it to go. They're going to call a foul on Jay Capers. And that will send Kiefer to the line to shoot 2. I believe if the foul went on Capers, it is his second of the game, second for the Tigers here in this fourth quarter. Kiefer gets the first one to fall. He has 7 tonight. Kiefer goes 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. He has 8 on the evening, and they now have a 6-point lead. Chapmanville has slowly clawed their way back in this. Their shooting percentage hasn't been good all night long. They've had plenty of offensive rebounds. It's not going to take much for them to take the lead. Shots like that from Gollihue are a little crazy, aren't going to help, but they get another offensive rebound in an extended possession. 8-footer, that's going to go for Capers. He has 15 tonight. Kiefer for the 14-footer. He lets one fly. He gets it to go. He has 15 on the evening. I'm sorry, he has 10 on the evening. Three-pointer high arc are not good. Rims off for Dalton. Kiefer lets one of his own fly after a little hesitation. Barely catches the front of the rim. Rebound goes to Chapmanville. They're looking to run. They have numbers. You can't get it to him, though. It's going to be off the right-hand side, looking for the old-fashioned three-point play, but it does not fall. That will send Adkins to the line to shoot two. Adkins goes to the charity stripe. Already made 3 foul shots tonight and has 5 on the evening. That's Fisher's 4th foul of the game with 4:25 to play. He's going to have to play some pretty self-aware defense if he wants to be able to stay in this contest down the stretch. That one won't go off the front of the rim. One for 2 from the line. Takes it to a 5-point lead now for the Generals and the ball. Tyler Perro's having trouble getting it in. It's the 5. Nope, not going to get the 5-second call. Coach Tarr called a timeout down the other end. And we'll be back after this. 30 seconds.
It's the New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia in South Charleston.
For a limited time during the New Year's sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Kia of South Charleston, get 1.9% financing for up to 60 months and $750 loyalty cash on the 2025 Kia Sportage. Plus, ask about making no payments for 90 days. That's no payments for 90 days.
Shop 24/7 at DutchMillerKiaofCharleston.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Winfield, West Virginia is a beautiful place to be, and no better place to be than a high school basketball game. And if you can't be here, we're glad you're watching us on HD Media's Game Day broadcast. After a free throw made by Benji Adkins, Tyler Perros had a little trouble getting the ball in bounds. Winfield coach called a timeout. That's where we're at. 4:25 to play, 5-point lead for Winfield. Elbow goes up, goes in for Caterton. Elbow two-pointer. He has 12 on the night. Atkins off the glass, gets his own rebound, tries to buy the body, can't get it to go. Caterton gets his rebound. The two big fellas, Atkins and Caterton, have been banging all night long underneath. Been great basketball. That's going to be Taylor off the mark. Caterton gets an offensive rebound, puts another one up. He can't get it to go. He throws his body into Atkins. Atkins asking for a push call. Referee shakes his head. No, says play on. Lamont Man has been busy for this Winfield Generals team. A lot of guys falling to the ground trying to wipe up that moisture as we wind down here in the fourth quarter. It's a 7-point lead now for the Generals. It'll be Chapmanville ball. Generals do have the possession on the next tie-up. Adkins will bring the ball up. Deep three going for Gollihue. He gets it to go, and he brings it back within 4. There'll be a timeout coming up, and we'll be back after this.
For more than 170 years, Burke & Herbert Bank continues to deliver service beyond expectations to our customers. With an expanded footprint from the mountains of West Virginia to the Eastern Shore and beyond, we're here for you. As a full-service community bank offering the latest digital tools and guidance, we take the time to understand your unique needs, helping you move your family, your business, and your dreams forward together. Burke and Herbert Bank.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 3:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Going to be a barn burner down the stretch. The 13-point lead at half is no more, and it's down to 4 points for the Generals. They have the ball. They're going to look to try to get it back to 6 or 7 on this possession if they can. One thing, both these teams are very well coached, changing speed and flow of the game. They're able to rush it and also pull back out, set the offense. Very well coached to burn some time here. Caterington looks to do it. He almost picks up another travel call. He gets it underneath his buddy Peros, though, and he gets it to go. Peros has 8 on the night. That's going to be a nice finger roll for Gollihue. He thought he got bodied, but he has 15. 30-second timeout for the Tigers. We'll be back after this.
CJU is a great company to work for. We've been around for 78 years. We are an underground utility construction company all across the East Coast. We are rapidly growing, and we're seeing a huge growth in this market, a huge need for employees. We are always looking for those that are experienced, those that are trying to get their foot in the door. We have positions for everybody. We offer competitive pay. We offer competitive benefits. We take pride in having a family atmosphere at CJU's, and it's truly just a family company.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After that Gollihue two-pointer, it's down to a 3-point deficit for the Tigers. They're going to look to try to get a stop on the ball back if they can. We got plenty of time to go here. We got 2:55, which is an eternity in high school basketball. Gollihue with that last bucket, he's slowly creeped up the charts here, moving into, it's a 4-point deficit. Miscalculation there. His last basket was a 2-pointer. He has 15 on the night. No-look pass from Peros to get it to Caterton, but that's going to be blocked. 12-footer goes. That's going to be Capers for 2. He has 17 on the night. Winfield struggling to get this ball in against this press. There's multiple times they've been close on that 5-second call. They're able to get it up the floor, though. Caterton 15 foot from the elbow. Doesn't go. Follows his own shot, but not able to get to it. Terry on the rebound. 3-pointer going up. Capers off the mark. Two-point lead now. And the ball for the Generals. It's been an 11-point lead here in the second half for the visitors. Close out and a stop here will tie this ball game up if they can get it. Generals pull back out, looking to use some time on the clock if they can. Tigers get a steal going back the other way. Peros gets him with the body, but they're not going to call it. Capers was looking to buy one. Referee said play on. 1:23 to go here. 2-point lead and the ball for the Generals. Tarwins are hand checked. They're not going to give it to him. Peros giving a crossover there a couple times. Close. There, it's going to be a foul picked up on number 21, Logan Horniak. Team third foul of the game, of the fourth quarter. 2 more till it makes the Generals automatically go to the line. A really inactive Generals break allows the Tigers to get a steal, and they're only down 2, and that's going to be a full timeout coming now. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll be back after this.
Cold is here to stay. It's time to remember Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling today. Don't be left in the cold this winter. Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has technicians standing by 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to address your heating system or plumbing needs. Now through February, trade in your old furnace system for up to $2,000 off on a new Rheem furnace. Don't get left out in the cold this winter. Remember Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call or visit us online today to schedule your appointment at mullenplumbing.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be a barn burner here in this last minute and 4 seconds. The last possession was a turnover. Last possession for Winfield was a turnover, and it got the Tigers the ball, and they're down 2 with a minute to play. Good defense there by Oglesby. He knocks it out of bounds. It'll be remain Tigers ball. Possession arrow, if we get to a tie-up, would go to Winfield. Fisher's back in the game for Winfield on the defensive side. He has 4 fouls on the night. They pass it up, give it up for a 3. That's going to go. That's going to be the first lead of the game first lead since the first half for the Tigers. They tie it. That was a... Correction, that was a 3. So it will be their first lead since midway through the first half. A little bit of action there on the sideline. Chapmanville fans can't believe that the referees aren't calling this going the other way. They're all yelling at the officials. I'm not 100% sure what I saw them yell about, but it will be Winfield ball. Fans in the front row really giving it to the near side official. Chapmanville fans, that is. Winfield ball down 1, and that's going to be a foul call on Gollyhue. He can't believe it. He thought it was at least a tie-up. Maybe going to get a steal there. That'll send number 55, Brody Caterton, to the line. Correction, that's only the 4th foul, so it will not be a shooting foul. It'll be underneath the basket. Chapmanville fans to my left really yelling at these officials. They can't believe what some of these calls are being. Not sure what the stoppage here is. Tyler Peros taking his undershirt off, putting the jersey back on the sideline, not having to be leaving the game though, so not 100% sure what's happening. The referees say he can stay in the game, and it will be Winfield ball. They're down 1 with 22 to play. The ball goes in. They're not sure what's going on. There was a timeout called on the far side by the far official. He never blew the whistle. The guys on the right-hand side kept playing. It was Jay Capers walking to the sideline. I wonder what was going on. It's going to be a full timeout. A little bit of craziness there. Winfield thought they were about to take the lead. And the Chapmanville fans were wondering what was going on. Wonder they only playing with 4 defenders, and it's because Coach Napier called a timeout, and the near side official never blew the whistle. He just shook his head and said, sure, I'll give you one. It's going to be a good 22.4 to go here. Napier probably wants to draw something up defensively. They have 4 fouls, so they can foul a guy, and it will automatically send them to the line to shoot 2, if they want to try to get that last offensive possession. In a coaching mind, I never want to be on defense for the last shot. I'd rather have the ball in my hands, but that's not why I'm paid the big bucks to coach. Interesting strategy, could go either way. After the timeout, though, it will be Winfield's ball underneath the basket. 22.4 to play. Winfield only had 1 foul in this 4th quarter, and I think that's one thing these Chapmanville fans are mad about. They've been pretty lopsided on the 4-1 call here. Not saying I disagree with the officials, but the Chapmanville fans do. Beautiful inbound pass to Brody Caterton. He goes up on the left-hand side. He won't get it to go. It's going to be a foul on Dakota Dalton. He can't believe it. He thought he got all ball. The referee on the far side, right in front of that Winfield bench, disagrees. And I gotta agree with him. There was 3 guys around them. I had to feel that Caterton got hit at some point. It will be 2 shots for the Generals. Caterton hits the back of the rim, but it does fall. That ties the ball game at 60. Last time we were here, we got double overtime. Might be in for a long one, folks. Caterton gets that one to go. He gives his team a 1-point lead with 20 seconds to go. Napier not calling the timeout. He's going to let the boys play. Benji Adkins gets grabbed. Taylor on the arm. Coach Tarr, beside himself, thought he had the tie-up. The Generals do have the possession arrow, so he can't believe it. But it will be a side out of bounds for the Tigers. They're down 1. Referee's going to change that. They're going to give it to him underneath the basket now. Get the play call in for the set out of bounds play. Going to be a couple picks. 10 seconds. Gollihue goes up. They give it a jump ball. They're going to say that was not a reach-in. Gollihue and these Chapmanville fans are beside himself. 8.8 to play. Winfield General fans elated at that call. I couldn't see if he got him on the arm. I'm on the near side at a bad angle. My man Ethan, who runs the production, he has a replay screen, a screen in front of him. He had a great camera angle. He says the referee's 100% correct on that. The perfect call, 100% a tie-up. With that said, it'll go back, and they're going to foul, and it'll send number 2, Reed Fisher, to the line to shoot 2 with 6.8 to play. He can't ice the game. If he makes both, a 3-pointer would send us to overtime. If he goes 1 for 2 or 0 for 2 from the line, it will give Chapmanville a chance to win it. 6.8 is an eternity in basketball as far as getting down the court. Fisher gets the first one to go. You got to think that Coach Tarr might be telling his guys, hey, back up, don't foul a shooter, but if a guy's dribbling, foul, waste a little bit of time if you can. That's typically a defensive strategy that a lot of coaches will use. They got to be smart, though, because Fisher has 4 fouls, so if this game would go to overtime, you don't want him to be the one to give it to the guy. He gets the roll. They're up 3 with 6.8 to play. They're going to get a good look at a 3. It's going to go. It's going to be no good, but the bench got a timeout. Napier calls timeout before the shot. It'll be a full timeout. We're going to have another minute to hang out and talk to you about how great this game has been. We've seen great matchups all over the Valley this year, plenty on TV, and we're glad for you to sit back and watch us on HD Media Game Day broadcast of high school basketball. We greatly appreciate you tuning into this game and every other game we broadcast. Very few games disappoint at the high school level. There's always drama, always back and forth. And this one did live up to the hype. You know, the guests came in here, got down by 13 at half, battled their way back to take the lead with under 20 seconds to play and couldn't hold on. It was the foul shots of Reed Fisher who extends it to a 3-point lead for the Generals. And with 2.3 to play, the Generals can foul, and it will not send a guy to the line. So you got to think if an inbound pass comes, you're probably going to get a foul on the floor before the shot goes up. And if you're the Tigers, you're saying, hey, buddy, if a guy's coming near you, throw it up. Try to get the call. Try to get on the line to shoot 3. 2.3 to play. Buckle up. It's going to be exciting. The big body of Reed Fisher is going to get those long, lanky arms up, try to distract this inbound pass. They get the screen. He bobbles it. He can't hang on. It was Adkins dishing it off to his boy Capers. He bobbles it. It goes out of bounds. That's how it went. Winfield hangs on to lead 63-60 on the win. The man in the front row who was giving it to the refs all game long starts walking on the court to yell at him. The police come over and say, none of that tonight, buddy. This is high school sports. We're all sportsmen here. The players have been great. The game has been great. Thank you for listening to HD Media. I'm Craig Broman. Winfield victory 63-60 over the Tigers.